Hi everybody. I know I don't normally do, or I know I don't normally don't like doing videos like this, but I'm more or less doing it solely because I feel like I kind of have to. And forgive me for having the footage. Maybe I'm actually gonna reduce the volume significantly of the Elgato here, just so I can talk about this. Because unfortunately it's late at night and I have to be a little quieter. But yeah, I don't normally make making videos like this, but it's been affecting me in a way that I feel like is directly affecting the channel in a way that I don't like, so I want to touch on it. And all it really is that I've been feeling this kind of sense of inadequacy, and it's been bothering me a lot. And I've been trying to kind of deal with it with my therapist and obviously just generally with friends and stuff like that, because I feel at least better around friends, but whenever it comes to making content, I just feel like I'm constantly just not doing my best and not doing what I know I can do and trying to actually improve. And I hate it. I don't know what it is and why I'm doing it, but it's just constantly this feeling of you can do better, why aren't you doing better? And I know it's very much a thing of like, oh, trying to strive to be the best, but at the same time, it's like I want to try and make content that makes me happy, while also trying to make content that I feel is worthy to be watched by anyone and everyone. Part of the reason why I haven't really been wanting to stream that much is because I just feel constantly inadequate when it comes to streaming, too. Like, I feel like it's just a waste of, I'm wasting my time, I'm not entertaining, I'm not that good at the game, I kind of just exist to be suck at everything I do. And this is probably just part of mainly just general medication stuff, but I just don't know why I've been feeling so inadequate when it comes to everything. And not that I hate it, it's just that it's weird that it's been happening more and more lately. And I know I'm recording this and it's kind of going up kind of randomly without really time talking about it, but for some reason, just the feeling of this feeling kind of has always been kind of hanging over me for a while, and it only really kind of came to a head recently. Just with family kind of not making me feel good, and not necessarily threatening me and stuff like that, but just generally just not making me feel wanted or helpful. I guess I feel like I'm not providing the everything I can do, and all that. I just feel like I'm not doing the best I can do, you know? And I love making the content that I make and I love doing the things that I do. And yet it still doesn't feel like I'm worthy of being able to do this. And I just don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it at all. Just something about it is so weird. And generally speaking, I'm usually a very positive person when it comes to a lot of things, but I don't know if it's just the general consensus of online or just generally how life has been recently. I've just been so doom and gloom about everything. Whether it's money issues, whether it's family issues, whether it's general channel not doing too well. Which I know I shouldn't let the channel's views and stuff really kind of dictate how I feel, but when you put a lot of work into something and you're excited to play or do something and it just doesn't do the numbers you expect it to, it kind of hurts. Like, I was not necessarily hoping, like, expecting, oh, my channel to explode when I did Black Ops 6. I'm like, I'm not getting nearly the numbers I would have wanted for what it's worth when it comes to this game, and I hate it, because I know I shouldn't let it get to me, but it's been getting to me a lot. And what's even worse is I just feel so, again, just inadequate. I don't know how else to put it other than just inadequate. But, I've been trying my best to try and look at the bright side of things and trying to stay positive with everything that's been going on, whether it's obviously the US election coming up and all that, that being, obviously this is going up tomorrow, but also just generally work stress and other stuff like that, and family stress and everything else. I just feel like I'm constantly at odds fighting a losing battle with things that I shouldn't be losing a losing battle with. And yet, here I am wanting to do so much more, and I can't. Because of whatever reason. I just don't get it. I don't know why at all I feel this way. And I know I'm not using a model or anything today. It's just like I'm in a rush to get this up, as well as I just can't be asked to do it today. But I just haven't felt the same since... I just haven't felt right for the past few months. It's not this it's like this constant forbidding of... forbidding sense of, not necessarily dread, or like the end of the world or anything. It just feels like something's wrong. Something's always wrong. Not necessarily like incorrect or like I'm doing something wrong or something somebody else is doing is wrong. I just feel like something's gonna happen that isn't gonna be good. You know, and I just don't know how else to say it other than it feels like a pervading sense of dread. Like, again, it just feels like something awful is going to happen. I just don't know what. And whether that's I lose my dog, or lose my mother, or just lose a family member in general, I just don't know what it is. And I know I shouldn't be thinking of stuff like that, but it's like, it's so weird that I've been having this happen now, I guess. When in reality, I shouldn't even be thinking about this at all. This is the thing that's going to be happening way later, but yet I feel obligated that I have to worry about this now. If I don't worry about it now, I'll never worry about it at all. And yet, I just don't care. It's weird. It's this weird double-edged feeling of I feel like I should care, but I don't. And then when I feel like when I start to care, it's like, oh no, don't worry about it. It's not that big a deal. You know, and I just don't know how else to put it. But I don't know. It's just so weird. I don't know, man. But I'm trying to make content the way I want to make it. I'm trying to have fun playing Black Ops 6. Expect more videos on it in the multiplayer. I know I've really been playing it that much. I've been enjoying zombies, man. I can show you guys some of the camo stuff that I'm working on. I've gotten a couple of weapons gold now. I got the XM4, the 9mm PM, the DM10, and the combat knife, as you can see here. And I ended up getting the Vault Edition. I used a little bit of money that I had left over for something to get the Vault Edition, so I was able to get the cool blueprints and stuff. But like, the fact that I can't even treat myself to something like the Vault Edition, it just kind of sucks, and I hate it. I know it's one of those things, like, I shouldn't be complaining the fact that I don't have money, but it's still like, I had a job that I loved, and I lost it, and even now I don't feel bad that I lost it because the company went to shit. But it's still one of those things where I'm just like, what went wrong that made me be in such a heap of debt outside of quitting a job at a workplace that I realistically could have stayed with and probably could have made money if they actually tried to make it better for me. But I just don't know what this feeling is other than just dread. And I've been letting it affect the content a little too much because I'm constantly worried something's gonna happen. I'm constantly like twitching and looking at my phone more than I normally do, and most importantly, I just haven't been enjoying myself. I'm trying to have fun playing this game, and I only really have fun when I'm doing what I'm doing right now, and that's just kind of running around with my chicken with a head cut off, not really knowing what to do. I enjoy doing the Easter egg, playing with Sophie for the first time in a while. I want to do that more with old friends, but most of my friends who played zombies don't play the game anymore, or those that do don't talk to me anymore. And that's what sucks. I love being able to play games with friends that kind of just screw around, not necessarily do the Easter egg, but just to go for high ride. Not even to say go for high ride, just run around like chickens with their head cut off and just vibe and have fun, you know? But yeah, that being said, as for upcoming content in terms of stuff that's I have planned, I know with November already upon us now, I'm going to be doing a lot of spooky stuff. I do plan on trying to finish Limbo. I meant to do more during October, but I got sidetracked and busy with other things and stress from work and my mom and everything like that. So I haven't been able to really do that, but I do plan on finishing Limbo before the end of the year. I also plan on doing another video or two of Resident Evil 7, or Resident Evil 2. I don't know how many exactly, but I at least plan on doing at least one more video. I also plan on doing, obviously the Black Ops 6 campaign. I've only recorded up to 3 episodes so far, but I plan on recording more between now and that episode, so hopefully by Season 1 I'll be finished. Obviously, you saw the Easter egg for Liberty Falls go up. That's the boss fight. I do plan on doing a solo run stream. I've already done it actually a couple times now. Solo, I did it once for the thumbnail, oddly enough. But I plan on doing it again for a stream, just for the sake of saying I can do it. And then I also plan on doing the same thing with Terminus, hopefully, once I beat that with Sophie soon. And then, obviously, back to just doing camo grind streams again on multiplayer and on zombies. We have Season 1 coming out on November 14th, I think they said. So I'm excited for that. But, yeah. Generally speaking, I just don't know what's going on in life right now for me. It's like for now more than ever, the future's so uncertain in terms of not necessarily like what the future holds, but I just never know what the next day is going to hold. And I think that's what's scary to me. And that's what this dread feeling is that I just can't nail down this feeling of something's going to happen. Because I don't know what's coming. I just don't know what's next for me. This isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just not necessarily a thing I want to be thinking about, you know? Where I feel like I'm constantly at odds with my family, not being able to express myself, wanting to do things that I've wanted to do for a while, and just constantly being at odds with them, whether it's over minor things or things that are actually somewhat serious. It feels like I just can't win. I just want to be able to exist and be myself, but I can't. I want to be able to do things like vocal training so I can be comfortable editing and playing video games with friends and not feeling like I'm the odd one out. I want to do so many things, but I just feel like I'm forced to not because of them. Obviously, there's other things tied to it as well, like I just generally don't have not necessarily the skill, but I just don't feel like I have the ability to be able to make myself sound the way I want to sound, and a bunch of other stuff. Like, I just never feel confident in myself anymore, and I hate this feeling of constantly not being enough. That being said, expect I'm going to try and do some more, like, shorts-like content soon. I actually have an idea for a couple of different shorts. involving Easter egg songs for both the maps, as well as obviously doing a not guide for the Easter eggs, but essentially a walkthrough of how I did them solo kind of thing. So expect that sooner rather than later. Obviously, expect a video on my thoughts on the campaign, my thoughts after doing the Easter eggs, and obviously stuff like more multiplayer stuff. Obviously, I plan on doing some more stuff with EV soon. I plan on trying to do more Destiny stuff, obviously, with Festival of the Lost. I've been trying to grind that out. But I've had no passion want to do anything with friends, and I just don't know why. I just feel so... I know. I've already kind of went on a tangent, but thank you guys so much for listening. I know it's kind of a ranty, rambly video, but I don't know. Maybe somebody who will hear this and kind of relate to it and kind of explain what it is to me in ways I can my autistic brain can understand. But yeah, thank you guys for listening. Tomorrow should be either zombies with Eevee or more multiplayer with Eevee. Maybe, I don't know, one of the two. And then Wednesday will be Gears of War Judgment Day. Or Gears of War Judgment, not Judgment Day. Like normal. And then Thursday should be the Easter egg on Terminus, if we get it done. And then Friday, not sure yet, but you'll get the idea. You'll see normal content flow like normal, and I'll try to pop in some extra little goodies here and there. Working on the Leaf Company video still. I've been just so demotivated to work on that, but at the same time I wanted to do it so I can get it done. But yeah, I'll see you guys next video last one I said to make. Have a good buddy. Stay safe. And again, thank you for listening. It means a lot that people watch my content. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Everybody, stay safe.